Hi, so this is an optional video. It's just for those people who want to hear me say it because I think sometimes it sounds a lot nicer when you hear it from the instructor. These are our class expectations, policies, and syllabus. So below in this page is just a general overview of my class expectations. This is my first time teaching the hybrid style class, so I'm going to need a lot of patience from everybody, and I'm going to need a lot of input. So forgive me if there's a lot of surveys because I'm curious about how I can make this work well for you guys, okay? And then I want you to tell me the things that you expect and the things that you need. So below are kind of the non-negotiable policies that I consider important. First, I expect rigor, but kindness. So in all honesty, I don't want to lie to you, but English 1A is hard. It takes a lot of time outside of class, and it takes a lot of effort. I don't want to discourage you because you can do this. I just want to inform you. With that said, I will do everything in my power to help you along the way. I want you guys not just to survive this class, but to really thrive and really learn how to write and how to be a good college writer. If you need help, ask. Please ask. Do not be afraid. Don't be intimidated. I don't think I'm very intimidating, but there's going to be a counselor and tutor and a lot of people here to help you. So please ask. Second, time commitment. English 1A takes a lot of out-of-class time. More than likely, you're going to need to check in with this class probably 3 times a week. And then you also are going to need to come to campus, right, for English 1AS at 9:45 to 11:50 on Thursdays, okay? Be sure to keep checking your ECC email. Be sure to check your Canvas messages. Set up your notifications so that you'll get those messages to you on your own email. I suggest that you put aside about 4 to 6 hours of time for this class. So some people it's going to take 3 hours, some people it's going to take 7 or 8 hours, but you're going to really need to spend time on this class writing, reading, etc. Okay? Just to clarify, English 1A is online. This part is only online, asynchronous. So you do have to keep logging in, and if you don't see you log in for 2 weeks, then I suppose I have to try to contact you and see what we can do. English 1AS is in person. It is on campus at 9:45 to 11:50 in Humanities 215 on Thursdays. As far as assignments are concerned, life is complicated and unexpected. I don't want assignments to be punitive, which means I don't want them to punish you. So the purpose of assignments is for you guys to really build your knowledge, right? Your brain will not allow you to store all of that knowledge and grow as a student if you are completely stressed out all the time. So this is why I'm flexible with your assignment due dates, okay? However, active, collaborative learning can only happen when people are prepared. I beg you, come to class having done the readings. You know, just because you didn't feel like it, right, is probably not a good reason. Sometimes things do happen, I know. But I'm going to ask you, try to be prepared as best you can, all right? You're going to have assignments probably Thursdays and Sundays, and I keep the due dates fairly open. As far as grading is concerned, everything that you're going to need to know about grading is found on the grades and grading page. I'm just going to summarize. The basic idea is that if you do all of the coursework for the English 1A, right, all of the essays, and you perform them to the expectations, right, the basic expectations, then you're going to get a B in the class. If you want to get an A, right, and really, really do well, then you're going to need to do 75% of the other classwork at least, okay? Late work, I do accept late work. I do accept it without any penalty, but I usually put the due date, I put a due date on it just so that you guys will know that you do need to turn it in. And I give you due dates also to kind of help you pace yourself. I highly suggest going by the due dates that I give you. But there's also an until date. And even after that, if you really do need it to be opened up again, let me know and we can see about opening that up. Okay, so usually you have over a month to do the assignments, to turn them in late, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. As far as modules are concerned, I'm asking you please to click through the modules so that you don't miss anything. But I do know that it's a lot easier to just kind of find your assignments on the to-do page. But please click through those modules so you don't miss anything. As far as academic integrity is concerned, I respect you and I trust you and I expect honesty and integrity. All of your work should be your own and submitted by you. And in most cases, students don't realize that they're actually plagiarizing. I'm going to work with you if you do make a mistake. We're going to find a way to help you when it's unintentional plagiarism. I'm not going to just drop you from the class or fail you. But I do want you to know that you have to submit your own work and cite anything that you get from another site. I also want to let you know that we will use Google Drive. You already have a Google Drive. Your Google Drive is just going, if you go to Google, right, and you type in your El Camino email and your El Camino password, you have an entire Google Drive, everything for free, all that you need, okay? There is more information about that in the Introduction to Canvas module, and then I'm going to give a little more information later. I do have a syllabus, and you can go through that information as well. If you need a little bit more help, there's some like cheat sheet and some more information. Now it's your turn. I suggest that you kind of go through some of these first, and then I want you to talk about your class expectations and policies. So I don't think that the teacher needs to just stand up here and tell you guys this is what you're going to do. It's our class, right? It's all of our class. And I want all of us to participate in making the expectations and policies. So I want you to go through and put a couple of suggestions on what you expect from the class, suggestions for class policies, and anything that you expect of me. Like, what would you like to see a teacher do? So go ahead and fill those out. You may want to specify if you're talking about English 1A versus English 1AS, how you feel about those things. But overall, just go ahead and write on this. Everybody can write on it. It's an open document. And then we'll go over it on the first day of class on Thursday. All right. I cannot wait to meet you. And I hope that you understand the expectations here. And I will see you on Thursday and online.